All right, everybody, we are back. During a survey of this planet, has discovered exotic gases previously unknown to us. So yeah, if you look up here, these are all the resources that are kind of important: food, minerals, alloys. We're not going to do consumer goods because we're bugs that eat people, so we don't really care. And then energy credits, pretty much like money, but we're not going to get to trade with anybody either, so I don't know how that's going to impact us. But exotic gas is one of them. I guess if we hit OK. I thought it was going to pop up. Oh, there it is right there. So that little symbol is the exotic matter symbol. We're collecting no exotic gas right now, but we do know that on this planet here, it exists. And when we research the mechanism to harvest it, sorry, don't mean to cough in your ear. When we research the mechanism to harvest it, we can build a refinery there. So that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Our archaeological dig site. Our surface expedition has reported back some astonishing findings. The planet has multiple major cities, all abandoned but in got quite good shape considering their age. The infrastructure and urban planning of each city is remarkably structured and harmonious, indicating a high cohesive civilization driven by centralized collective ideas. Perhaps even a Gestalt consciousness, which is what we are, right? Like another hive mind, so that's pretty cool. So we're going to keep digging. We want to see if this... oh, and we get to do another one of these. Leadership pool size is +1 that rolls into brain drone upkeep, -20%, or research output. We're going to do the research output. We only got 2 more to go until we've mastered it, and then when we've mastered it, we get one of these ascension perks. And there's quite a few ascension perks. Not all of them are unlocked at the very beginning. Some of them we have to actually wait and get some prereqs for, but other than that, there's a lot of selection. Right, this is our construction ship. He is building, I think he's building the thing here to harvest those energy credits. If I'm not mistaken. It should vanish here in a second. He should go into sleep mode.
Our construction is complete.
Then come over here and let's build an outpost. It's taking that one science ship. All of our scientists, I think, are level 1. I think that's what the skill level is. Wow, that guy. I don't know, where's he at? I thought it was going to show us, because this one shows us something. Oh, hold on here. The planet is emitting a series of signals that are extra exoplatorial. I don't know what that is. Exploratory drones. Speculated might be of artificial origin. On closer examination, they turned out to be nothing more than a natural phenomenon. One of the unusual properties of strengthening the connection of our drones to the collective mind. It seems that drones exposed to the planet's magnetic waves responded better to the will of the hive. Cool! So on this planet here, the thing that we uncovered, the research we were doing, it's going to give us +3 unity on that system, right? And it says the hive can replicate these magnetic waves and use them to strengthen its will, using a harmonious tune modifier added for 20 years. There we go. So for 20 years, I think we have a modifier that makes it where we have more control. And I guess you're wondering, like don't we have complete control? We don't, right? You see this deviancy here? If this deviancy goes up, that can be real problems for us because it's people not listening to the hive mind, right? So let's look at our population. We're still at a 7-11 on the maintenance drones. We really haven't built anything new. Is this planet? Yeah, we're producing a lot here. We don't have any defects or deficiencies. This one does, and we're going to be trying to address those in the very near future. But with that spawning pool, man, we need the... Oh, we are growing harmonious. Okay, so we are growing just by ourselves, but hopefully the spawning pool... Is that the synapse drone? There's the spawning pool. So we had one worker, and that one worker... I guess, was at the Synapse drone complex, but that one worker has now moved over, and he's working at the spawning drone. So hopefully, both of these going, we're going to be growing this population pretty fast. And it's like there's, oh, that might be what it is. There's migration. So this growing here probably isn't coming directly from. Yeah, it's right there. It says base growth of 3, and then from immigration is 1.6. Cool. So it's not all coming from just the people who live there. Something that we also need to do is we're going to come here, and we're probably going to go ahead and upgrade that to a starport, and we're going to upgrade this one to a starport. Woohoo! Volatile motes is the same thing as the gas. Volatile motes have been discovered over here on that system, that trinary star system. And here, let's go into this. Snag the colony ship and have the colony ship. Snag the colony ship and have it colonize the planet. And the faster that gets done in the early game, just the better for everybody. And then we'll go ahead and have it construct the mining stations there. And hopefully that's going to be in the same sector. These planets will be in the same sector. We'll know here in a second if they're going to be in this sector or not.
We have claimed a new nest.
And they are. They're in the same sector. Sectors are like states in space. Like this might be a whole state, and then there's like a state here and another state down here. And all these states, I think they have oh, this one does not have a governor. Hold on, let me go look at this. This might have been an oversight. There's a sector leader, but I don't think they have a governor. Let's see if we can't get a governor going here. Army build speed, ship build speed. This guy has a negative, but he also has 2 positives. I'm gonna go ahead and just go with this guy. Hire anyway. Yeah, maybe.
Our construction is complete.
Maybe we just kick somebody out that we shouldn't have kicked out. No, it's 2 different guys. It's 2 different guys. It's, you know, it would be super nice if they had different names. Yeah, they have 2 different names. Okay, good. So this place now has a governor. It was something that said hire anyway. I'm not quite sure what the hire anything anyway was. This planet lacks enough housing for all that's popped. We need to build a housing sector here. So we're going to build a hive district and put that in the queue. So we're still growing. We're still growing, and we still have jobs available. We just don't have places for everyone to live. So we're going to go ahead and fix that by doing a city district. And then our construction ship. We haven't really. This guy's doing the excavation here, which kind of is good, kind of is bad. It'd be nice if he'd run off down here. I don't know if we're gonna have. You see how when you see, like, even if you haven't explored it, you can see the little green line going off. Where are you going? Okay, that's fine. I was going to say there's no green line here, so there's really no big hurry to research it. But twice now, this guy has run over here and tried to research it, so let's just let him go ahead and get it out of his system, and then we'll ooh, the doorway. What can only be described as dimensional portal has been discovered in a remote location of Nukia Prime. So this place, okay. Whether predicted algorithms noticed a strange air current, which was eventually determined to be the cause of the slight leakage of atmosphere into the portal. The rate of loss of air is far too small for it to make any difference to life, but the very existence of this portal raises some disturbing questions, such as where does it lead to, and could something come through the portal from the other side? So that's cool.
Situation log is updated.
So sometimes we'll get these situation logs. The archaeological dig site is a situation uncovering the precursor event that every person gets when they start the game. That's a situation. And now this costs 1,500 science to identify, and it's going to set our research back 67 months. So we're not going to be... Oh, that thing told us that we had too many leaders. That's the problem. We had too many leaders. I wonder how we increase our leaders. We might need to be on the lookout for something that increases our leadership cap, because we have too many. Or the admiral. How can you fire someone? I don't know if there's a way to fire. Right click to remove. Click to assign a leader, right click to remove the leader. I am right clicking and nothing's happening. Alright, what does that say? I think we surveyed the entire system. Good. And now we have a new technology to pick. Fusion reactors are great. That's going to require a lot of time though. But they do unlock more stuff to do. We don't really need to worry about energy right now. We're good with that. More research output would be great, but it is pretty expensive. And again, we just don't need energy. So I'm going to go ahead and go with fusion reactors. 111 months. It's rough. But the more people we have, like the more planets we have, it should be generating research for us. And if not, we can buy research labs to help with that. But right now, our primary focus on this place. Oh, look, the dimensional portal. We can assign someone to it and it'll generate science. But for right now, we just need to concentrate on building up this thing's population. Like we need more people to work here. That'd be the same thing with this place. One of the first things we'll build is the spawning pools. And I think we're kind of good for right now.
Our construction is complete.
Ah, that's what I was going to do. We need to, and we're going to turn this into probably the solar panel network. Generates a little bit of income. I don't think we're going to need the gun battery here. I want to do a shipyard and then the anchorage. Why do an anchorage? Do a shipyard and anchorage. And the reason why I want to do a shipyard is I usually don't build big navies until I need them, and then when I need them, it's kind of a little bit too late. So, speaking of building things, they build faster and they cost less. That's a really good one. Or we have better, armor. I think I'm going to do that one. They're cheaper and they build faster. But there's the shipyard going up, and then the anchorage allows us to have 4 more people. So we'll be up to 30 if we have this as an anchorage. And then here, probably don't need a crew chamber because no one's going to be docked there. This is kind of the back end of the Empire. Communications jammer, disruption field, probably just resource silos, probably. Just so we don't run into like this, because we can't trade with anybody, so I'm not quite sure what we're going to do. Oh, cool. Got a ton of science off of that. There was a signal somewhere that we were researching or doing, and we got, probably over here, maybe. We got some experience off of that. Oh, look at that. It found exotic gas back here, too. So we have a couple of exotic gas right around us, which is super nice. Oh, there we go. There's normal speed. We were on slow. Then I'd like to upgrade that when we get a chance to. So it's always interesting to look at like where you want to build. I wouldn't mind building here and here because that's going to give us all these things that we can come in later and build whenever we want. So I think I am going to go ahead and move there, and then we'll build the outpost a little later. Here with these ships, looking at the manager here, we don't have the second ship type yet. So I am going to go ahead and click on the reinforce the fleet. We don't have that many alloys, so we're not going to get that many. Yeah, we're going to get 1, but we do need to have a couple more than 3 ships in orbit. Not too many, because they do have an upkeep cost. But definitely. Oh, look at that. The spawning pool is done, and the synapsis drones are done. So we got both of those to give us a population. So that the complex drones are going to get done first, it looks like. And then it's going to go into menial work, which is food and electricity and What else? That's good. I'm happy to see that. Happy to see it. But we do need to find some place to give us more alloys. Yeah, because alloys is how we expand, so we definitely need that. It's like we can sell. We probably can't sell on the galactic stage. We can do a little bit of trading. That's good. Go here to you. That. What was the construction that you did? Oh, the station. Yeah. And then that one's a resource silo, so I'm really not gonna worry about that. Although with the flotilla, it would be nice to go ahead and reinforce like one more. I don't want to reinforce like 50 because that's what it's going to do. Okay, it's okay. Don't worry. We're not going to worry about it right now. We'll worry about it when we have a bad guy pop up. Alright, so you surveyed that system? Nope, you're working on something. You're working on something. Oh, that one is done. Oh, and there's a planet here we can kind of... It's a tropical world. Oh, are you not going to go...
Construction is complete.
Oh, he is. He's got to give me a second here. I'm kind of new to how they've reworked things. They're saying that they've researched, like they have they've surveyed the system, and they're not moving because they're working on research opportunities that are in that system. And they used to not do that. They used to leave the research opportunities and just go on about their business. They don't do that now, though. There, you are. Now, this one is on the front lines up here, so I am more inclined to give it a gun battery. And maybe silicon life form. Some kind of silicon burrowing based life form inhabits a vast network of tunnels beneath the surface of this. As best we can tell, the creatures feed off of rock, and there's evidence to suggest that they possess a rudimentary form of intelligence. Their tunneling efforts have shuffled large amounts of valuable minerals to the surface. So this place is going to get a +3 on minerals. Wouldn't be a bad place to... Okay, now it's going to go off. It's going to go down there, which is not great because I really kind of hoped it would go up here and do its thing. I think we're just going to have to go ahead and build 2 more science ships. I think that's just what it's going to boil down to. Oof. And we can't because we don't have enough leaders. Oh, exceeding your leader capacity will add increasing severity penalties for upkeeping experience gained by your leaders. Leader capacity can be increased by unlocking certain traditions, technologies, or by reforming your government authority. Oh, this is pretty funny. So these are gigantic skeletons. I think we did this once or twice, or we talked about it once before. That they're gigantic. They're gigantic skeletons that live on a planet. And when he gets done going over that system, I think he's gonna work on that. He's gonna try to piece together. Oh nope, gone. Research. Oh, he can't. Another ship is performing this order. Okay, this guy's gonna go over there and do it. Ah, so silly. Here's our archaeological dig site. Same old, same old. Further studies of long-lost civilization have raised more questions than answers. The plain, sturdy structures are thousands of years old and all seem to have been constructed at roughly the same time, perhaps as brief as a single century. Similarly, any additions or renovations to the urban structure seem to be done planet-wide at sudden, widely separated intervals. The oddly punctuated development of the society seems to show no apparent change in population size. Yep, keep digging. And then we got to give this guy a leader. But if we do one more leader, we're going to get more and more bad things. Okay, and we just got to stop. There we go. And the other science ship that's being built, can we stop it right quick? How do we stop it? There we go. We just can't have that many leaders, not yet, anyway. Not yet, anyway. In this shipyard. Where's this one at?
A new nest is born.
This here. It's this one. Guess we'll research silos, which we really don't need. That one's doing the gun, and then here.
Our construction is complete.
We'll do the targeting uplink. All right. What is this? Leader pool refreshed. Nice. Construction complete. Nice. He's got that whole thing set up. Lovely. I guess we're going to go down here next. We're going to just go ahead and cap that off. And then, on this world, we need to build the spawning pool. There we go. And then we need power and food. So we'll go over here and we'll do one generator site. And we'll do one farm. And that'll get this place at least standing on its own 2 feet without us having to yada yada. It'd be nice to get another leader going, but we just don't have the brain power for it. New trait. Growth node got the amplified processes trait. Nice. Always good to see a new trait in our leaders.
Our construction is complete.
Nice. Everything is rolling right along now. Really would like to find a way to reinforce this fleet without having to spend every dollar bill we have, because that'll get expensive. Maybe we just bring this down a lot. Maybe we just say, like, right now we want 9, so we can reinforce. Geez, even that's 350. There's 215. There we go. That'll give us 3 more or 4 more. Ooh, our special project is complete. After continued studies of the massive skeletal remains, which serve as some kind of organic starship, much smaller bones from at least 3 separate species were found within the larger skeleton. We assume these came from members of the crew. For unknown reasons, this organic starship suffered catastrophic damage and crash landed. While we cannot begin to understand the biological engineering necessary to grow a spaceship like this, the studies of the bones alone has substantially advanced our knowledge. We got a bunch of experience, and we got some knowledge stuff. Oh, that's a great system. That's a great system right there. When he gets done there, we're going to go over here and claim this system. We don't really like living on the tropical world, but all those bonuses, man. Good stuff. Uh-oh. We have run across, we have made first contact with an alien civilization. Let's send an envoy, because we're going to eat people and we have to have envoys. Are we running away from it? 680 military power. Ours is at 297, but we are growing it. We are growing, building more ships. So 680, we got to get up to 680 with the ships that we produce. You see over here, that little thing for housing went away. So we don't have to worry about housing anymore. Nice. Can you go ahead and build all the mines there for me, please, and thank you. I guess that means there's 7 ships. We have 1 more ship coming online, which is not really going to get us to where we want to be. So if 7 won't do it, maybe 14 will. And we'll reinforce, get all those coming up so we can go and smash their heads in. We have a science ship there. Please keep doing what you're doing. Thank you so much. This is a good one too. Look at that. If we can come out here and we can claim this star system, then all these are ours. Because we're doing closed we're doing closed borders. So people just can't run past us and build in our areas. Population growth speed, that's a really good one for us. Edicts modifier is good. We're definitely gonna do pop growth speed. We need more bodies More bodies, muy pronto. Oh, and we get our first ascension perk. We hit that, and then we click on this. Nihilistic acquisition. We can start raiding and bombarding other populations and abduct them, which is pretty good because then we can either eat them, which I think gives us a population boost, or they can work for us. I love doing technological ascendancy. That's one of my favoriteest ones to do because rare technologies appear more often and our research speed pops up. Really, really love technological ascendancy. Unity is good. Governing ethics is good. This one I've heard is trash. I really don't know if I agree with that, but I've heard it's trash. Mastery of nature. Imperial prerogative I've heard is great because your empire size gets cut in half. Ethics or the edicts, I don't really use them a lot. Ooh, look at this. Leader capacity is +2, so we would be within our deal for leaders, and they get plus 50% experience. So I'm going to go ahead with technological ascendancy. I love technological ascendancy. One of my most favorite things to do, but transcendent learning might be the next thing on our list. But I love technological ascendancy. That's the only bad thing about games like this is that I typically don't ever change. I play the game the exact same way every single time. Leader experience, army damage, research subsidies might be good. So we're at +48. If we do this, I wonder if it would immediately take into effect. I just don't know how many drones we have, but +1 research would be nice. We have no factions. Click to launch the agenda. Finding our voice. Click to see the agenda list. These are available agendas, these are launched agendas, and then these are unavailable. What does this say? Let's do that. Hold on, let's go look at our leaders first and see if any of them have negative traits. Recruitable leaders, 1 does, 2 do, but none of the people that we are using right now have negative traits. So I almost would say let's just keep it at this monthly unity thing. There we go. Infinite opportunities. And then that. Just leave it. Finding the voice, finding the voice. I think we're doing it. I think we're finding our voice. No agenda has been set. Finding voice. We can't do that, huh? Can't do those. All right, we're doing that one then. I guess once we run it, once we launch it one time, it stays forever, and we get to pick something new. So I guess we're getting the bonuses. I don't know how it really works. Where's my guy over here? You're still working, right? Working like the devil.
Our construction is complete.
Now you're done. Okay, come over here and snag that for me. Someone used a mining laser from orbit approximately 5,000 years ago to carve a large body of writing into the surface of a planet. The massive script covers a large portion of the planet's upper hemisphere and appears to be a short story chronicling the difficult life of an alien mercenary. As one does. As one does. Oh, this is our first contact. We're still trying to figure them out. We're gonna go over there and just shoot them in the face here in a second. We get more ships. To save anomalies surrounding it, the ship, along with science officer and crew, blinked out of existence and was wow, and then reappeared minutes later. Reports that they found themselves briefly in some extra-dimensional space. External viewports revealed that they were surrounded by countless ships of alien design suspended in some endless void before the crew could get their bearings. The visions abruptly faded, and they found themselves back in regular space. However, roughly half the crew are missing by some unknown mechanism in the strange space. So we lost, I think, one of our science officers. No, they're all still working. Yeah, that's an interesting one. It reminds me of the Event Horizon, or it reminds me of the Warp. Missing members thought lost in dimensional have reappeared. They hailed us from aboard an unknown vessel, not entirely dissimilar to our own spaceships, idling close to where they originally experienced a dimensional disturbance. They claimed to remember nothing of their time outside our dimension, aside from a vague awareness of having been away for some time. They wish for nothing more to return to the service. Very well. We're gonna... What is this right here? They turn hostile. But we have this other science ship now, but it doesn't have a leader, and we can't recruit a leader, so we're just going to keep it right there forever. Because I don't know if we're ever going to get a technology that ups our leader count. You come over here and build that space station. Please and thank you. Are we still building starships? I don't think we're building any more starships. I don't see the shipyards here doing that little thing on the bottom. We're at 590 and they're at 680. So we do need to have 1 or 2 spaceships more. Need to have 1 or 2 spaceships more. Let's do 2 more and see if that can't. And then what is this? Retrofit? Sometimes they'll tell us over here if like something new has been researched and they can upgrade. But so far I don't think they need to. But I think they turn yellow or something and they're like, hey, we can be upgraded. But once those last two get built and they join the fleet, then we'll click on it and we'll see if there's an upgrade they can do. Orbital stations and multiple tomb worlds near this system. Whenever a stellar nation once inhabited this system, it collapsed a long time ago. No higher forms of life are recognizable. We might gain more insight into the lost civilization by surveying any of the planets in the neighboring systems. Cool. Nice. Oh, look at that. Tomb world, tomb world, tomb world. Tomb world, tomb world. Tomb worlds are very, very interesting. I can't put my finger on... I think they're really, really hard to settle, but they have something... There's something neat about tomb worlds. I forget what it is. But that's cool to see tomb worlds. You would think that our people could settle those, like, really easily, but I don't think we can. Alright, we're at 713, so we can win that fight. Is there an upgrade?
We sense spaceborne life.
Yep. Here's our new... It's hostile. Let's assign... Invading a hostile fleet. Yeah, so there's aliens here, an alien vessel. We should get the ability to communicate with them. Our ship is evading. Alright, let's do one thing at a time. Is there a way... do we need to upgrade our ships? Repair or upgrade? No, we're 100%. Alright, let's get over here then and beat those guys up. We'll get it done. Boom. And then we ought to get... We ought to be able to contact... Oh, that's 682. That one's 680. They're probably the same thing. Probably the same thing. Where's that science ship? Here? Come down here for me. When we fight these guys down here, we'll probably get a chance to do some research on the debris field. Yeah, easy prey.
The others reach out to make contact with our mind.
Yeah. So we figured out these are called space anemones. And we're gonna eat them. We finished our first contact. That's just what that's saying. Okay, this guy has done this, so we need to build the research stations. That's why we're over here. Empire-wide, we now need more food.
Technology conceived.
So we come here and look at our population. So we're gonna, instead of doing that, no. We click on this. And it takes them from all that and puts them on this. So now we should be making food here. We're making one food. Let's look up there and let's see. We should dig deeper. We have found the wreckage of an archaic spaceship, an unusual sign instead of similar to that of modern ships, crafted on large sails and furled in the vacuum of space. Presumably the ship harvested solar energy and drifted on the solar winds. We should dig deeper. Oh, and we have researched online. Oh, that was our fusion drive too. Alright. Survey speed plus 25%, research speed plus 5. So we're going to do research speed plus 5, obviously. And these ships now, I think, can be... See how they have that thing in there? They can be upgraded with the new fusion reactor. They can travel faster, farther, and they can deal more damage. I think we do lasers. We'll have to see if we're a laser-based deal or not.
We flee the hostile swarm.
Yeah, there's more amoebas up there. Another planet, too. Alright, let's go watch the fireworks here.
Hostile swarm engaged.
Boo 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 boo. That's the kind of neat thing is that you can look at a fleet, and if it has like 4 big ships and it's like 680, if you kill one of those ships, they lose a lot of firepower. It's actually kind of nice to have a bunch of little bitty baby ships. Yes, more of them get destroyed, and yes, it takes more time to takes more time and effort to like rebuild them. But at the end of the day, you don't automatically like lose. So we're going to tell this guy to heal, and he's going to go back home and he's going to heal, and then we're going to tell him to upgrade, and then he's going to upgrade his reactors to the fusion reactors. The science ship here, we're telling it to get on here, and it's going to go to the debris field, and it's going to do research, and I think the research will be like amoeba based stuff, like
Technology conceived.
oh, speaking of technology, oh, there's our Corvette. We can build them faster and cheaper now that we've built 1 million of them. Mining subsidies would be cool. Army damage, we're not really looking to do that right now because we're not really landing on anybody to blow them up. So I will go with, well, we're good on mines. Let's go with the Corvette hull plating and stuff. Make our ships a little bit more survivable. And we're at plus 14 on resources too, so, or on food. Who are you? Up here. Can you continue? That'd be great. Thank you.
Our construction is complete.
All right. We're probably going to make our way up to the tomb worlds, to tell you the truth.
We have assimilated knowledge.
Yeah, so we get regenerator of whole tissue, amoeba, and society research. So we get all that stuff just from going down there and researching the battlefield. Go up here to this place and we'll build another outpost. We're at 84. Oh, and now we get to do something else, right? So we'll select a new one of these, and we'll probably do like domination or supremacy. Ooh, genetics is cool. Clone vats produce an additional 1.5 monthly organic pop. Genetics would be cool. Cybernetics would be cool too. This is what lets us like we can start the road to turn into robots. We wouldn't have to hunger anymore. Wouldn't that be a good arc for us to realize that like the hunger drives us to space, but the hunger also is what's like holding us back as a species. So we really need to turn into robots. We'll do that later. We won't do it right now. We have to have something else to get it. We won't do it right now. What's supremacy going to give us? Builds our ships upkeep, fleet limitations, orbital bombardment, and then what's domination? Influence, synapses, edicts. Adaptability is good. Habitability plus 10%. I think we'll do supremacy though, because hopefully we're going to be fighting a lot. All right. Let's see our spaceships here. Are they getting repaired? I think the shields get repaired for free, but everything else has to be repaired at base. Yeah, they're repaired. Then we're going to upgrade them. And how many are there? 12? 11? We're at 710. And if you watch, if you do this and it's like, watch this, when it gets to 100, watch how this thing changes. See that? So our combat effectiveness goes up with new technology installed. Super cool game. Super cool. Oh yeah, he's doing the upgrade. I was gonna say, what are you building? Go over here and look at our population. All right, we have one in the spawning pools. People are coming off the line. We still have our deal here. Like we're not being productive members of the hive yet. I'll go ahead and put one of those in.
Our construction is complete.
If we can't generate some more energy. Yeah. This guy who's about to come off the line, he's going to pop into the hunter-seeker drone, just so people don't. Nice. We'll grab him. We'll go there. 858 versus 680. Nice. And then there's the Fallen Empire. Yeah. So we will never build here, because if you build next to the Fallen Empire people, they get so mad. See how that's like an orange line? Like they're just telling you, you know, like, don't do it. Not worth it. Black hole over here, looks like. Did you build here? Yeah, you did. Let's get those mining stations going, bro. Killing me, Smalls. And then we'll probably... Good. Are you... Yeah, he's working on something. What about you? No? Oh, you don't have a leader, though. I need you to come up here for me, please. Thank you. Because the same thing's going to happen. We're going to win this fight, and then we're going to send him in there to do the research project. Other bad guys there too? There sure are. Oh, okay. So there's a ship down there. Let's bring the ship up. Alright, hold on. No one's here right now, so let's back out. Let's take the fleet. Let's go over there and see if we can track them down. Situation log. We don't have that much time to salvage this ship. We need a scientist in orbit around where? Around there. So go ahead and do the research problem in the system. I thought it would require the builder to go down there and do it. Sometimes it requires the builder, but not this time, it seems. From pole to pole. Oh, yeah, I remember this. The webs arrange themselves a second low voltage. So there's a, where's that added to? This one? Yeah. So that was like there's like a living organism made of crystal, and the pulses through the crystal mimic neurological pathways like firing. So that's kind of a cool one.
Technology conceived.
Here we go. Population growth 3. Now look at this. This is a rare technology, and we already have some toward it, but it is 10,000, so that's a little bit out of our range right now. Even the 6,000 is kind of out of our range. But better naval soldiers or clearing a tile blocker. Let's go with the better soldiers right now, because the tile blockers we don't even need. And if you look on some of our planets, you'll see that they're kind of blocked, right? You see how they're blocked there. Like, it's not a big deal. We don't really need them right now, so we're not going to worry about it. Not going to worry about it. Oh, he went up there too, and he didn't see anybody. Okay.
Our special project is complete.
Oh, there's 2 scientists here. Where are you? So we got a ship here. We got 1 ship. Let's send it back home. And that 1 ship is 647 by... Oh, there's 4 of them. I'm so sorry. There's 4 ships. That's weird. It said there was 1 giant ship down there, but I guess there's 4 of them. You there? No, it's just 1. It's just 1. Yeah. Just 1 giant ship that's not quite of our our make and model. It's an alien ship, but we salvaged it. So now, if you wouldn't mind, keep doing that.
We have found an anomaly. From time to time, our science ships will make these discoveries.
Interesting. We know what an anomaly is. Right, you're there. Yeah, I guess we'll just send you back to doing whatever it is you were doing before. I thought there was someone up here to fight, but I guess there is not. And the construction ship is good. You know, it's kind of obvious that we want to go. We want to take the Tomb Worlds. Like, that's kind of obvious. But let's go this way out. Particular gas giant, or our knowledge of astrophysics tells us that the planet should have a planetary ring, yet it doesn't. The cause of this became apparent after our science ship took a closer look at the intriguing moon. The planet is surrounded by shepherd moons, all increasingly rich in minerals and accumulating more every year. We could blast the moons with precise and controlled explosions and harvest them, or keep them inside the ring and harvest the space debris they accumulate. So +5, or we get 1200. We're going to do +5 because we already have 5,000 and we just don't need that much more. So we'll say a +5, and that's added to where down here. So that one's at 8. So that one being kind of far away, that, you know, we'll probably end up colonizing it. Maybe we won't. If it was super duper far away, I would have just taken the 1200. But we'll probably end up colonizing that. That's in our neck of the woods. All right, so he's here. I guess we can have that guy meet up with this other fleet. I forget how to do that. You click on... There's a way to make them merge. Reinforce, overwrite. I guess they got to be in the same. Let's send them up here, and I think they have to be in the same tile. What do we want first? The bombardment and ship firing rate, the upkeep and capacity, or the build speed and cost? Let's do the upkeep, because we're not building a lot right now. And we have... My goodness, a recent breakthrough has shown some light on the vanished city builders. Apparently, the fungal species has a collective cycle of mass, death, and rebirth. They hatch en masse almost simultaneously across the whole planet and grow up as a part of a linked hive mind collective. In the course of their hundreds of year-long life cycles, they spread out, reclaim the cities built and abandoned by previous died-off generations. When nearing the next death rebirth event, they heed some species-wide biological clarion call. Through asexual reproduction, they give birth to a pod that is buried in the ground. The parent dies and the body decays and fertilizes the ground around the pod. After a long dormant period, the pod hatches and the cycle begins anew. That's so cool. So that's why they were building them. That's why the planet seemed to build everywhere all at once, and they changed the cities within a couple of months of each other. A neat little idea. All right, let's get our population here. Still 11 out of 4. No matter what we do, we really can't get this maintenance drone thing topped off. I kind of want to go ahead and do another and build another research lab here and see how that goes. The synaptic nodes. Unity. I think we're okay on Unity, but I might want to do another one of these just to get more Unity. A hive warren, housing, and amenities. Do we even need amenities? Amenities. We're at 36. I think we're okay. An alloy foundry. Oof. I think that was an oversight. Let's get one of those going. What about your population? Okay, we're gonna start working on tech drones for you. That's a spawning pool and a hive core. We don't have any degeneracy. I really would like to do a research lab, but I also want to do another alloy foundry. You actually are a degenerate with food and with coin. Maybe we'll do that. We'll do one of those and one of those and see if we can't get that up to where it needs to be. Get those jobs going. This one's just deficient in food right now. What's your population look like? You haven't even turned over that yet. The next person being born will go into food, so we'll reevaluate in a couple of years.
Technology conceived.
Ooh. Ah, there's the fight. Okay, then. They're back down there. And where did the... He's there. So yeah, maybe just go hang out there right quick. The amoebas are there for the moment. Okay, let's go ahead and do our... Ooh, research speed. Good, 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 good. Improved deflectors. That's a good one. That makes our shields better. I also want to do research station output, but we'll make our shields better. We haven't run across anybody yet, but when we do, I want to make sure we can fight them. Our science ship here is running away. They're hanging out over here. This flotilla is in system now. Let's go back out. Let's grab that science ship. Let's bring it right back. Oh, he won't go there because it's because there's bad guys there. We'll have this guy come here too. Why not? See if we can't join him up.
Hostile swarm engaged.
Blow up the big one. He's the thinker. It's kind of neat too because sometimes these guys, instead of blowing up and dying, you'll see them jump away. You'll see them just like go beep, and they just kind of magic away from the battlefield, and they'll pop back up later, like they'll rejoin the fleet, damaged and worn out. But it's like they do some kind of maneuver and they get away. Uh-oh, we're losing this fight. Where's our guy at? Is that him? This is our other guy. Ah, we just won it. They just died there. We'll take both of these and we will merge them. How do you merge them? Merge. There must be at least 2 military fleets of the same ship class. This does not have the same ship class. Ah, that stinks. Because this is a cruiser and that is a corvette. So they can't join. Right? Yeah, that stinks. Oh well, it is what it is. They can go back home and repair, and then you, I guess, just put you there for right now.
We have surveyed the system.
About to go research the anomalies there. All of our science ships are doing well. Where are we at? 50 minutes? I think that'll be it for this video. Hope you guys are enjoying it. It's a great game. Stellaris just gives you hours and hours of enjoyability. Tons of stuff to do. And you haven't even seen the wicked stuff. I mean, there's some choices in the game that are pretty mind-blowing. Some technologies that are pretty mind-blowing. Very fun stuff.
Our construction is complete.
Nice. Now do the research stations, please and thank you. Oh, look at that. Our armor is regenerating for some reason. Why is our armor regenerating for free? Look at that. Our ship's alive? No, there's no way. I wonder why our armor is regenerating. From the data team, that's why the downfall of this lost civilization was almost certainly the result of interstellar warfare waged against some unknown external threat. It remains unclear whether the planet's own owners repelled the invasion but succumbed to the post-war fallout of a Pyrrhic victory, or if the invaders crushed these colonies and their inhabitants before moving on. Yeah, that's unfortunate. That's really cool, though. I didn't know that our armor healed on its own. A lot of species, they don't do that. You have to go back and you have to heal at a starport. But look at that. Hull points. Shields I knew did, but hull points and armor points I thought you had to repair on your own. But it seems like that's not the case with these ships. It seems like they do it on their own. It's cool. Then we're going to have them return to their home fleet. Yeah. Or their home station, because they don't cost us any money if they're billeted there. Or they cost 25% less money if they're billeted there, so we'll send them back home. Construction ship has done his job. Signs of battle. Clear evidence that the massive space battle took place close orbit at some time in the last 5,000 years. Surface of the side of the planet is pockmarked with craters from stray weapon blasts. The scans have picked up several hulks on the ground. These wrecks are all in very poor condition. The fact that anything remains after the damage they must have sustained is a testament to their advanced design. It's running an expedition to sift through the derelict holes for anything of value. So we have graveyard we can go do here. Or that down here. Let's go ahead and research it. It'll be finished in 100 days. Hold on here. Energy signature. And that's kind of the weird thing too, is after a while you're gonna get a billion things going on. And all of it's really interesting, all of it's really neat, but sometimes you just gotta kind of focus or you'll forget something. So here we go. He's gonna be researching those ships, those derelicts. Are those bad guys? Those are bad guys. So we're there, right? So let's go to, I'll tell you what, let's send both of you out here, and we'll use this guy to soften him up. Like, we'll send him in there first and just have him kill as many as he can, then we'll send our regular fleet, so he'll die, and then we won't have to worry about him not being able to merge with other fleets. He's kind of an annoyance. It's nice to have him in case things were going bad for us early game, but it does kind of suck that he's not a standard template that we can't combine. But anyway, that's gotta be it for this video. Come back and we'll attack this guy over here, these space amoeba.
Technology conceived.
And we'll show them what for. Fusion missiles, oil guns. Mining station output. Let's do coil guns. It opens up another field of technology. All right, thank you folks for watching. Have a great day. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. And if you have a moment, please like and subscribe. It really does help out the channel. I appreciate it a lot. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye-bye.